How to start dropshipping in 2024. Dropshipping is a business model that took off in popularity in the past few years. However, in spite of the countless online gurus teaching you how to create a Shopify store or how to start dropshipping from scratch, the results show a slim success rate. Around 90% of all dropshipping businesses fail during their first month alone. So, is the business model bust? Not by a long shot. Dropshipping is still a thriving and profitable endeavor that can yield tens of thousands of dollars in profit. The main problem lies in the general misinformation about e-commerce that circulates around the web. So how to start dropshipping in 2024. Build a successful online store in 3 steps. We will dive into what actually makes a dropshipping business successful. In short, there are 3 main steps to follow. Build a unique brand, establish a strong online presence, set up an online store that sells. Each has its own ins and outs, but this is the essence of what makes a dropshipping business successful. Step 1. Build a unique brand that stands out. The first step towards achieving success in dropshipping is properly building your brand. This refers to what you want your e-commerce platform to be. Here's a useful checklist to help you do that. What do I want to sell? Establishing the niche. Who do I want to sell to? The target audience. What represents my business? The logo and name. However, you can't speed through the brand creation process without carrying out due diligence before. This is one essential aspect that separates successful dropshipping businesses from the rest. Finding a target audience, or a niche, is a crucial step for any B2C sales, business to customer, platform. Being a jack of all trades is not only less probable to be profitable in the long term, but it also makes it all the more difficult to lift your business off the ground. Choosing and doubling down on a niche should be the foundation of your dropshipping business. Everything that you do from this point onward, including brand, online presence, and store, will revolve around this target audience. So who is part of this target audience? Well, imagine what an ideal customer looks like for you. If you were to only market your store to one person, what would that person look like? What are their habits, preferences, language, and favorite online hotspots? You should introduce elements of language and creative imagery that are specific to your audience. Try to incorporate inside jokes and relatable topics, and aim to make your store's identity trustworthy and familiar. E-commerce is all about building trust between the seller and the buyer, and failing to do so can only result in overall failure for your dropshipping business. Once you manage to properly build your unique brand and are able to answer the questions above, it's time to boost your online visibility. Step 2. Establish a strong online presence. Marketing is the one aspect that most, if not all, other dropshipping guides leave out. Without any reach, following, or engagement, your chances of selling anything are non-existent. Thus, your marketing strategy should be rock solid. However, you don't need to start bulk emailing marketing professionals or agencies. In fact, there are a handful of simple tips that can yield incredible results for the visibility of your e-commerce business. All of these are crucial for building online momentum, especially when it comes to B2C sales and e-commerce in general. Step 3. Set up an online store that sells. The sales techniques we will be going over should help your dropshipping business make more sales. They boil down to promotions that are beneficial both to you and the customer. Essentially, they are aimed at increasing your average order value. Minimum threshold offers. This technique implies offering the customer a certain perk or benefit, 10% off, free shipping, an additional product for free, after raising their basket total above a minimum threshold. This is an additional motivation to help the customer buy more, which will also optimize profit generation for you. Order bumps. When customers put certain items from your store in the basket, chances are that you also offer complimentary products, such as headphones and headphone cases. For instance, an order bump means creating a pop-up with a complimentary product when the customer is in checkout. This helps them see the utility in buying an additional item, as it is next to the one they have already chosen. E-commerce platform builders. Bundle offers. This technique implies creating bundles of multiple items that sell for less than the sum of those items when bought individually. They are often products that work together and are complementary, such as phone cases, stickers, and plug-in gadgets. A bundle incentivizes the customer to buy all the items, as the average cost per item decreases, but your order value goes in the other direction.